Hello tool groupies and welcome to the Backwoods Mechanic channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a brand new Husqvarna weed eater. So I went down to my local Lowe's and I was going to go shopping to pick up a weed eater because, you know, I got some things to cut around the house, got some things to cut there at work, and the Stihl that I've got is one of the old curved shaft deals, and you know, I'm going to do a little bit more serious yard work, so I figured I might as well invest in something that's worth getting. Now I will tell you, I did have a slight indication that I was going to go get Craftsman, simply because Craftsman has some for a pretty decent little price, and I figured why not give their stuff a shot. And if you go into Lowe's and you look at the Craftsman, you stick the Craftsman side by side with the Husqvarna, you're going to see exactly who is manufacturing the Craftsman products, which is Husqvarna. The heads on them are identical on most of the Craftsman and the Husqvarna series. Now the one we're looking at here today is 329L. It is a straight shaft gas powered trimmer. Of course, it's a 2-cycle. They do got some down there now in Craftsman and in Husqvarna that is 4-cycle, which means it's all straight gas. You don't got to mix anything, and it'll probably cost you around $300 plus tax and warranty and all that kind of stuff. This one was right at $250 plus tax, and if you want the warranty on it, 2-year warranty is like $35 extra, which really isn't too bad for what you're getting. It all depends on exactly how much weed eating you intend on doing and what kind of hell you're going to put it through. Otherwise, they do got a 30-day warranty and a 1-year manufacturer warranty on it as is, so that should be plenty enough time to see what this thing's made of. And you can buy the parts for these if they tear up. These things are pretty good. They're right up there with Stihl. Stihl is like the best of the best, and they've also got these. This one is what they consider the second step down from the professional series. Now, the professional series is the top of the line. They're some of the best you can get from Husqvarna. The next series down as far as price goes is the 4-cycle, and then there's this one right here. Now, if you just go from the first tier, their Pro Series, down to their second best weed eater, this one's the one that they got on the shelves. This one's a little bit more than a do-it-yourselfer and semi-professional. Like I said, model number 329L, straight shaft gas trimmer, Husqvarna, 27.6cc 2-cycle engine, 18-inch cutting path. The one underneath this was like 28cc and it had a 17-inch cutting path, and the difference was about $30. All in all, I believe I'm going to be happy with what we got here. On the side of the box here gives you all the information you need to know. Ease and durability at your fingertips. Powerful 27.6cc engine. It's got an intuitive control with choke and purge, ergonomic handle, straight shaft for hard to reach trimming, grass bevel gear, high visibility shield, and a heavy duty .095 trimmer line, which you can buy in the spools along with the gas. Now they have advertised right now, if you buy 3 different quarts of their gas in the quarts themselves, I'm not sure if they consider this as part of their quarts, but if you have it on the original receipt, it automatically extends the warranty for 2 years. It is 3.253 liters, so it's, you know, should be over the quarts, I believe. 2-stroke, all the octane information right there. I'm not going to read it to you. Gives you everything you need. It's already pre-mixed, good to go, ready to pour in and start it up. Now the head on it, you got your string already on here, so it's good to go as soon as you get it home. This is one of the quick exchanges. If you want to pull this off, pop another unit in, you can easily do that. You can easily exchange the heads on these if you need a new head. This one is made to interchange, unlike the older brands where you got to basically replace half the shaft to get to it. This one, you ain't got to worry about that. You just take off, you know, you got your one fastener right here. Take this straight off, put the new one on, and you're right back in business. This one is equipped with an auto return stop switch. Stop switch automatically resets on position for easy starting. Then it has the powerful and easy to use increased comfort for quick trims and extended use, which is the handle right here. It's got that fastener right there. All you gotta do is twist it open, move it around, put it where you want it at, tighten it right back up. Smart start, designed to start quickly with minimum effort. And then it's got the T35 cutting head on it. T35 cutting head holds more line for less stops and reloads. So you get a whole lot of string with this. And right here was the warranty information. Extend your warranty from 2 to 4 years with the purchase of Husqvarna brand fuel. How it works: tells you to purchase at least 3 quarts and then register your product online. All that information is right there. It does got the orange and gray colors. It's spark plug right here on top. If you pull chain right here, they got these little caps down inside the gas tank, so it makes sure that nothing got down in the tank while it's been in the store. Everything else should be in that box right there when you get it out, along with a free 2-cycle oil container. There's your stop switch. If you need to stop it, you need to start it back, you just hold this down, pull this down, get up your speed. You got your choke right there, and then you got your switches right here, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get you started. And you got your little grass guard right here. Got an arrow to show you which direction this spool is going to be spinning. So now we'll go ahead and pull this little cap out of here. All you got to do to put your gas cap in, squeeze it right down inside here. Squeeze these little 2 plastic balls together. Slide it down inside there. That'll ensure that that will not fall off. You won't lose it during use. Now we done went over a few things. This here is going to be your choke control. Down in here is your air purge bubble. Your actual air filter cover is going to be right in behind this. All you got to do is take this off here to access it. Right back here is where you're going to be able to adjust the throttle on it to high or low if you need to tune it up in the future. You can easily position this handle whatever way best suits you. Make it nice and comfortable, regardless if you're tall or short. And if you got any other questions, you can refer to this manual here. It'll show you everything you need to know right here through these step-by-step instructions. Now, if you go to Lowe's or, you know, your Husqvarna dealer, you're going to see this fuel somewhere. You can buy it and just go straight to work if you want to. That's about $22. It is cheaper to buy your own gas, mix it yourself right now. I just figured, you know, to keep from having to deal with it, I'd go ahead and buy that so I can register the warranty. If you have any questions about mixing it, I got these simple instructions right here. Gasoline, 1 U.S. gallon. Then you will use 2.6 ounces of oil. Otherwise, 77 milliliters of oil per 1 gallon of gas. This manual here will give you all the information you need. It's even got technical data here. It tells you all about the engine, what kind of engine it is, the cylinder displacement, idle speed RPMs, recommended max speed RPM, power max engine output, catalytic converter muffler, speed output shaft, ignition system, spark plug, fuel system, fuel tank capacity, the overall weight, which is basically 11 pounds. And then approved accessories, threaded shaft type M10L, trimmer head is T35. It also gives you a troubleshooting guide. The engine doesn't start, it tells you what to check. Check the stop switch, the starter pause, the fuel tank, the spark plug. The engine starts but stops again, the fuel tank, the air filter, transportation and storage and disposal. It tells you how to take everything apart, to remove it, to clean the air filter and cover. It also shows you in detail how to add grease to the bevel gear, how to set the idle adjustment, turning it clockwise until the cutting attachment starts to turn, to do maintenance on the spark arrestor screen, to clean the cooling system out, how to do maintenance on the air filter, how to examine the spark plug. It also goes into detail on how you're going to remove, adjust, replace your string or your head. If you want to pull it straight out of the box, you can easily go straight to this quick start guide, and it shows you right exactly what to do with it. And then right here is their warranty and everything that it covers for your gas down in here. Till it gets filled up to the top. Once she's filled up to the top, take your cap, make sure it's good and tight. Now, let's see if we get her fired up and try her out. Pull this choke up, hold your hand on it, crank it till you feel resistance. Put the choke down, then crank it. Now essentially we're going to let it sit here and warm up at idle speed for about 60 seconds. If we need to adjust it, we will. We're going to let it warm up right now. Then all you got to do is put your hand on the triggers there. The one on the top and the one on the bottom right here in the middle. And then start cutting grass. If you want it to stop, you just flip that off switch and it'll stop. Well, this thing appears to be running really well, and I can't wait to really try it out. As you can see right here, I have got this big yard right here that we're going to be testing it out on, all the way down here to the lake, all the way down through here. And we're going to see exactly how well this thing works. Now, I did like my Stihl. The bent shaft just wasn't doing it for me, and I decided to go with Husqvarna this time. Like I said, if you're interested in Craftsman, and somebody out here has Craftsman, try them out. Let me know how it works. I'd like to know for a future purchase, because if this thing works good, I'm liable to buy a second one. Or I might invest in one of the Craftsman versions of these just to try it out. So comment in the description box below. Let me know what you think about Husqvarna or Stihl, either one, or Craftsman. Which one is your favorite weed eater? Is it for home use, professional use? Let me know which one you like using the most, and we will do a further, more detailed breakdown of this particular weed eater later on in the future. But right now, I got a big yard. I got to get to work. But I do want to show you what I got done so far in just a matter of minutes. This up through here, it was nice and thick. All the way up through here, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet high. And it run right through it like it wasn't nothing. So, right now, the Husqvarna is working beautifully. And I mean, it's just running smooth as a whistle. So far, it appears to be a damn good weed eater.